Welcome to Pathfinders. I'm Brian Hudson, and today's episode is tips for staying active and enjoying the outdoors. We're focusing on practical, year-round strategies that make every outing safer, healthier, and more rewarding. I'm thrilled to welcome my friend Susan Wilson to the show. Today, we're giving you a few clear tips you can use immediately. Susan, thanks for joining us and bringing your field wisdom to this conversation. Settle in for a practical chat you can take on the trail.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Brian. I'm excited to be here. Out on trails with clients, a big win is making movement easy to start and easy to repeat. When people have a simple plan, they get outside more, stay safer, and have more fun. We'll walk through baselines, weekly rhythm, warm-ups, seasonal adjustments, fueling, recovery, and mindset, and we'll keep it doable for real lives. If you're new or experienced, you'll find ideas you can apply as this episode ends.
Love that focus on repeatable movement. Let's get people started with a realistic baseline. Pick time, distance, or steps, then use the talk test or a simple rate of perceived exertion scale. If you can hold a conversation, you're in the sweet spot. If you're gasping, dial back. Track one metric this week and progress just 5 to 10% next week. Susan, how do you guide someone choosing that first benchmark without overreaching? And then, could you share an example for a new walker and a seasoned hiker returning from a break?
Sure, Brian. You want to start where your body is, not where your pride is. For a new walker, choose 10 to 20 minutes at a conversational pace on a flat route. If the talk test slips, slow down or shorten the loop. For someone returning after time off, I like a 25-minute out and back. Turn around at 12 minutes. Finish at an easy effort. On the RPE scale of 1 to 10, aim for a 4 to 6. Record time, terrain, and how you felt after. Recovering athletes often try to jump to past mileage. Instead, add only 5 to 10% per week and keep one lighter recovery day so fitness builds without aches stealing your motivation today.
That framing is perfect, especially the out and back time anchor. I've seen the RPE 4 to 6 sweet spot keep folks smiling instead of grinding. Here's a quick note for our listeners. Write your baseline on a sticky note inside your pack so you remember the plan before you start out. Now let's build a simple weekly rhythm next. We recommend 3 outdoor cardio sessions, 2 strength sessions, and 1 focused mobility session. Cardio can be brisk walks, greenway loops, or gentle trail hikes. Strength can be bodyweight or pack-based moves at home or in a park. Mobility prioritizes ankles, hips, and upper back. How do you like to structure that week so it feels doable for busy schedules? And what does a minimalist strength session look like? And where do warm-ups typically fit before a hike?
Okay, Brian, think rhythm, not perfection. I like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday cardio plan with a Friday strength day and a short Sunday mobility reset. Swap as life requires. Minimalist strength is 20 minutes, 2 to 3 rounds of step-ups or stair climbs, pack squats, push-ups on a bench, and a suitcase carry with your day pack. Keep reps moderate and form crisp. For mobility, spend 5 to 8 minutes on ankles, hips, and thoracic rotation. Before any hike, do a 5-minute dynamic warm-up. Ankle rocks, leg swings front to back and side to side, hip circles, and a brisk walk that gradually lengthens your stride. You'll feel more stable on routes and more relaxed on climbs. If pressed for time, perform 1 round and call it good today.
That warm-up is great advice. The ankle rocks alone rescue many knees. On days when the calendar explodes, micro-adventures keep momentum alive. I'm thinking parks, greenway loops, stair sets, neighborhood hills. What's your favorite 15 to 30-minute session that keeps people consistent and happy between bigger hikes? And how do you weave those into a week without guilt?
Micro-adventures are the glue. My go-to is a 20-minute greenway loop with 2 stair bursts. 2 minutes easy, 1 minute stairs, repeat, then finish with a relaxed walk. Another favorite is a neighborhood ruck with a light pack, focusing on posture and brisk cadence. Year-round, use a seasonal playbook so nothing surprises you. In heat, start early, choose shade, slow the pace, and add electrolytes. In cold, think layers and wind protection. Keep hands and ears warm. In rain, a breathable waterproof shell and dry socks in a zip bag keep spirits high. On snow or ice, microspikes make flats feel safe. Plan routes with available daylight, bring a headlamp anyway, and set a turnaround time you respect. Check weather hourly and note wind, humidity, and trail conditions too.
You'll find that daylight and turnaround time save more days than any gadget. With comfort dialed in, fuel and hydration keep energy steady. I like rule of sipping regularly and adding electrolytes on sweaty days. For longer walks, snacks every 45 to 60 minutes work wonders. What basics do you teach? And how do you pair that with simple recovery and foot care on trail and at home?
You want to keep it predictable. Carry water you actually like to drink and sip every 15 minutes. On hot or long efforts, include an electrolyte tab or mix to replace sodium and help absorption. Every 45 to 60 minutes, eat a small snack with carbs and a little salt. Half a sandwich, a banana with nut butter, or a handful of pretzels and dried fruit. After the hike, get water plus a protein-rich snack within an hour. For recovery, spend 5 minutes on calf and hip mobility, then roll the feet with a lacrosse ball, and at home, use toe spacers for 10 minutes. The day after, take an easy 20-minute walk to keep blood flowing and stiffness low. If cramps show up, add saltier foods and ease the pace slightly.
That foot routine is magic for happier knees and backs. Let's add the mental side. Many hikers want to feel more present and joyful, not just sweaty. What's a simple practice to slow down and notice the good without losing momentum? And while we're there, let's bundle trail safety and basic etiquette that keep outings smooth for everyone, including families with beginners and dogs too.
First, you want to build presence by pausing for 1 minute every mile. Stop, stand tall, breathe slowly, scan the horizon, and note 3 things you hear, see, or smell. That tiny reset deepens enjoyment and sharpens awareness. Safety stays first. Always carry navigation, a light, an extra layer, and a small first aid kit. Check weather before you go, share your plan, and set a turnaround time. For gear that keeps you moving, choose comfortable footwear and socks, consider light poles to save joints and boost endurance, and keep a small day pack stocked so getting out is effortless. With families and beginners, use time-based out and backs, make frequent breaks, and create fun checkpoints like a bridge, a viewpoint, or a big tree. Remember, etiquette matters. It's important to stay on the trail, yield appropriately, manage dogs responsibly, keep sound low, and pack out every scrap and leave no trace.
I love the 1-minute sensory pause. It's a joy multiplier. Let's talk consistency. Simple tracking and friendly accountability make the difference between a plan and a habit. What do you like for an easy log? Time, effort, mood, and how do you recommend people invite a friend or join a local group? Also, when trails are limited, what cross-training keeps uphill strength improving through winter and travel?
Brian, you want to keep the log simple. Write the date, time on your feet, route, RPE, and your mood in a notes app or a notebook. Add 1 line about weather or terrain. Review weekly and celebrate streaks. For accountability, send your plan to a friend or join a hiking group or challenge. A calendar invitation works wonders. When trails are limited, rotate hill repeats, stair sessions, and gentle rucking with a light pack to build climbing strength. Here's a great actionable tip for this episode. Ruck and Recover 15. Load a day pack with 5 to 10% of body weight, walk outdoors for 10 minutes at a conversational pace, then spend 5 minutes on ankles, hips, and upper back mobility. Do it today, then repeat it 3 times this week.
Thanks, Susan. I think that tip is so doable, and the mobility finisher keeps ankles and hips happy for tomorrow's miles. Thanks again, Susan, for spending a little time with us today. Today we covered setting a realistic baseline with the talk test and RPE, building a weekly rhythm of 3 cardio, 2 strength, and 1 mobility, warming up dynamically, using micro-adventures, and dialing a seasonal playbook. We dug into fueling, hydration, recovery, foot care, mindset pauses, safety, gear, etiquette, family pacing, progress tracking, and cross-training. Pathfinders is here to turn intention into action. Put into action what we discussed today and try Ruck and Recover 15 this week. Thanks for listening, and remember to subscribe, like, and share with a trail buddy